Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Thank you everybody for coming in. We did have a technical difficulty, and your guess is as good as mine as to what could have gone wrong. As soon as the stream started, it ended. But I appreciate everybody's patience, and of course, anytime Superchat has a technical difficulty like that, if we're less than halfway through the stream, I will try to reset at least one time so that everybody knows what's up. So right now, what is up is we're looking at Modest Moon Gazer. This is a creator that has come into the Superchat community just blazing with support. For those of you who haven't already seen it, we have a copyright-free music channel where all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there, and Modest Moon Gazer has been over there almost every day for a couple of weeks now, not to mention here in Superchat as well. An extremely supportive creator, and for this reason has been featured today. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. As a matter of fact, I'm so happy because the copyright-free music channel was subscriber number 100 to Modest Moon Gazer, and now that they've completed their race to the first 100, I'm hoping we can get them a few more subscribers just to get that locked in, so that if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers this week, as they like to do, Modest Moon Gazer won't slip below that 100. But thank you everybody for coming in. I see we've got a few new channels in the chat as well. I'm going to do some introductions in a moment, but for anybody that is brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. As well, if anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Adventures on the Homestead is a brand new connection for Superchat, so thank you for coming in. Jaxius seems to be a friend of Wolfbane Exploration, so thank you for coming in. Spirit Mouse Media, I think this might be your first time here, and Shandy Warhol, do I ever love that name? So hopefully you're feeling welcome also. Forgive me if I'm missing any other brand new channels in the chat, but I see we've got a lot of people here to get us started. Geek Studios is in the house. A brand new member is here, as a matter of fact, an official member, Diary of Amabel. So I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you, but thank you so much for your membership. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And what that means is that whenever you're here, I'm going to add your name to our Wheel of Doom right away as soon as I see you. And we will get some names on our wheel from our chat list in a little while. As well, I see a few more members are here. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. Sparkle's Hope Chest is very early. And Sam's Logs, Trains-More, and Corinne and Mark are both here as members and moderators, as is Makeup Mom and Son. Let me just get you onto the wheel. Makeup Mom and Son has got quite a busy weekend. She was interviewed by Have Cheetah Will View last night, and then she will be interviewing Kristen Welton tomorrow, and I feel like she might have had something else coming up as well. Makeup Mom and Son is very, very busy. Doreen Humby TV, good to see you here for what I think is the first time. Cooking with Miss Brown is back with us, an extremely supportive channel. Call Me Ender is here along with Binary Code. Good to see you both, of course. And Have Cheetah Will View is actually in the house right now. Mama Raya Graciosa, good to see you here. And Mrs. VSNC09 is going to be our feature channel for tomorrow. One of Superchat's longest standing official members is in the house. MSK Family Vlogs has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time, over a year now. one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube is here with us as a dedicated moderator. That's Scratch and Pete PA. And then another dear friend of ours, Michael's Adventures, can't be with us tonight, but he does send his regards and wants to make sure everybody knows that he's thinking about us, and he'll be back with us probably tomorrow. Nadette's Life, good to see you here. Patrick Hollett, good to see you back. Radical Productions is a channel that is gaining some serious success. We'll have a look at that soon. And then as well, Team Goodman is in the house. The Gathering Within, a fellow Canadian, is here. The Lexus Dude, it's good to have you back. Another longtime friend of Tuber Chat, Venom for Life, is here with us. Watch Natals is in the house. Wolfsbane Explorations, thank you for sharing out and bringing us some new friends. And thank you, Sparkle's Hope Chest. They were really trigger happy because we had that technical difficulty, and right away I saw that they've already shared out our second stream. So thank you for that. If anybody hasn't already connected, I hope that you will. And I see that I'm just about to miss some action in the chat. Let me see if I can catch that. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please be patient with me. I tend to fall behind, especially while we're doing our introductions. Naquanda M, good to see you here, by the way. Jeremy D-Day, it's good to have you here. I'm just trying to catch this super chat. Oh, is that Hilda DC? Thank you. Hilda DC is part of our mod squad. For that reason, I will make her channel the next one that we look at. Thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support to get us rolling for today. And Hilda DC, yeah, we all know, no, it's not that people unsub. That rarely ever happens. It's that YouTube purges anything it deems is inactive or invalid, and you know, it happens to everybody. It's very unfortunate, but I'm sure everybody here is already under the impression, even for the newest channels that are here, that we're all here for the long term. Rabbit Hole Clickers, another extremely supportive channel. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Local Life Outdoors, good to see you here. Thank you for reminding everybody about the thumbs up. Those really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. So even I have to be reminded from time to time. And then, yeah, that's too bad, Hilda DC, but you know, hopefully we'll get a few more. The good news whenever we experience losses is that the connections that end up sticking are the most dedicated ones, right? So let us think about getting Hilda DC up here right now. Once again, we're looking at Modest Moongazer. This is an extremely supportive channel who, like I said, has just come into the Tuber Chat family blazing with support, not only for Tuber Chat and for our copyright-free music channel, but I see them out supporting others as well, and hopefully everybody will enjoy following them. Let's look at Hilda DC right now and see what they've got going on. They were previously featured. Of course, we feature a different channel almost every day here on Tuber Chat, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. I do that based on generosity and impact that I see within our community with our creators. That gives you over 200 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming. A Slice of Sam, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yogi Hollow Farm, I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but thank you for being here. Living Beautifully is in the house. And Sam Swags Trains and More has been getting some subscribers back the last little while after they've been taken. So that may happen to a few creators, especially in the cases of big losses. But, you know, YouTube's been playing this game for about a year now. So we press on as long as everybody's always fulfilling their side of the obligation, and then hopefully lending a helping hand to anybody new that needs to be guided into the ways of the growth streams and things like that. Will all be good. Venom for Life, I don't know if I featured you or not. If I did, it would have been about a year ago. Venom for Life's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. I'll have to go back and look. I'm actually going to make a note of that right now. Venom for Life's been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, and there's many different reasons why I will feature a channel, but it's basically you know, just based on interaction between creators, generosity that I see, loyalty, dedication, and all that good stuff over a long period of time. So it's very possible to have creators that are very much generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who are in and out of Tuber Chat occasionally that haven't been featured yet. It's when somebody really shows a steady string of very impactful generosity. Is probably the best way of putting it, that I end up featuring channels. I hate for anybody to feel left out. It is simply one creator per live stream. So we'll keep it up though. But I can't remember for the life of me. Venom for Life has just been around so long, it's very possible that we featured them. I have to go back over my numbers to see. Hilda DC does pure variety on her channel. She does a lot of mukbang, if I ever pronounce that word right, a lot of challenges, even unboxings, and random live streams where she kind of chills out. She allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. As a matter of fact, she encourages it. So you'll meet lots of friends and family members when you're over there. She absolutely is a loyal and dedicated supporter, very generous as a creator, and has been a part of our moderator squad for many months now. And then, forgive me everybody if I'm missing things in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. And then Local Life Outdoors, yeah, you'll likely meet a lot of generous and loyal and dedicated friends and family members here. Wolfsbane Explorations has been around for a while. Yeah, again, it usually has to do with not just like generosity here. Like when I'm out supporting other creators between live streams, premieres, commenting on videos and stuff like that, it's like a mental note. The same way that you know for your channel who's supporting who, you know, I know for Tuber Chat who's supporting who, kind of thing. And for that reason, sometimes people come across as like, hey, this should be a featured channel. I actually took 2 weeks off from featuring channels, and that was just to kind of get the beginnings of the live streams rolling a little bit faster. I know that Tuber Chat has changed, and as we've grown over the last more than a year now, what's happened is it takes a while to get onto the wheel of doom and then eventually onto the screen. But everybody has the chance, of course. You don't have to super chat, you don't have to be a member. We take names out of our chat list. The only thing we do in the case of super chats and memberships is just speed them along. So for instance, Diary of Emma Bell is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. I did subscribe to them, but I haven't yet watched a video, which is a little bit out of order, but I just subscribed to them literally minutes ago before we started the first live stream. And with 43 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 100 that they're going to be thinking about. 50, first of all. Forgive me, I didn't mean to click on that. Now, what I'm going to do, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I did hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on, but I'm going to take this video here, this 34-minute video, and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch your video in full, I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the I'll make sure that the notification bell is still on, and then I do that for all creators. Hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat. I'm sure you are now that you're a member, and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then, let's spin the wheel. Let's get the first channel up here. There are a couple of new developments with YouTube and Facing Reality. I'm not sure if they're here with us right this second. They actually brought something to my attention, and that is that very soon, there's a post on Cubs Den's channel, as a matter of fact. They've already been over this, but there is a addition coming where channels under with 500 subscribers are now going to have the community tab, and the discussion tab might be disappearing altogether. As well, on the community tab, I noticed today there's the opportunity to post multiple photos in a single post. So I don't know how soon, or forgive me, I don't know how long ago that actually was added. I'd have to go back and look at the date, doesn't matter, but it's there now. So a lot of development going on behind the scenes. And then, yeah, thank you. I will have a look at Jaxius for sure. And thank you for inviting them. I'm glad that Modest Moon Gazer's in the house. Like I said, that's our featured channel for today. A Slice of Sam has just dropped a super chat on us. And they have done that a couple of times before, as a matter of fact. And I do appreciate that extra support. So we're going to make A Slice of Sam the next channel that we look at before we start spinning the wheel. For those of you who have noticed over the last couple of weeks, I was testing out a Bottissimo sponsorship thing that was putting graphics on the screen and sending messages through the chat. But at this size of a channel, Superchat's quite busy for what we are, but it's not like a gaming channel that's got, you know, 1,000 people watching and stuff like that. It just doesn't seem quite to be worth it right this second for the interference in the chat. So I'll keep an eye on it. I'll let everybody know if I feel like it's something I'm going to try again, but I've cut it off for today. And as well, in the last week or so, I've cut off all the ads on Superchat so that everybody can get in here and make their connections faster. You can thank our Super Chatters and members for that. Happy Stalker Mom, good to see you in the house, and please forgive me if I've missed anybody. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment in the chat, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I tend to fall behind while the chat is very busy like this, but I do appreciate everybody's patience. As long as everybody's still active and collecting broccoli from Abby Stalker Mom, then everything will be just fine. Makeup Mom and Son is a dear friend to Tuberchat and has been for a long time. She is definitely a shining jewel in our Tuberchat family. She is here as a member and a moderator and has been for a long time. She happens to be a gold member, as a matter of fact. So not only do we see this channel every single day, whether she's with us or not, in the slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. Her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see. And then as well, with 824 subscribers, she is creeping up on the official road to 1,000 and will be there soon. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther, get her rolling towards that 900. She has got a series right now of interviews. We're actually planning to raid this interview tomorrow after Tuberchat, where she will be featuring Kristen Welton in an interview, which will be very cool. I've been honored to be interviewed as well. We see some other familiar faces. Next week will be Corinne and Mark, and then Sam's Vlogs Trains and more. All 3 of these creators happen to be here as members and moderators as well. But Makeup Mom and Son does a lot of variety. She does some unboxings, product reviews, and random live streams as well, and gets an unbelievable amount of support from the community because she is such a supportive creator herself. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. We're going to look at A Slice of Sam right now. Emotion is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter with a couple of channels. We'll look at both of those when it's time. And then as well, I just saw Scratcher Chick is in the house. I'm going to get you added to the wheel. Vibes with the Thompson family. Forgive me, I saw you a while ago and didn't welcome you. But it's always good to have you here. They are an extremely supportive creator and channel. Fanatic Guide is in the house. Always good to have you here as well. And then just please forgive me if I've missed anybody. Bonnie Rose is in the house. That's another creator that allows people to connect. Stell's Sweet Cuisine is here. And Jack Dawson, a longtime dear friend of Tuberchat, has just dropped another Super Chat on us. So we're going to make that channel the next one that we look at after A Slice of Sam. Thank you both for your Super Chats. I'm glad that Emotion's in the house because he's watching you knock the life out of the stream boss right now. Nightstar Beauty is here as well, and we're going to get that channel right onto the wheel, and then we'll look at A Slice of Sam. With 288 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. A Slice of Sam just found us a couple of weeks ago, actually, so I'm still getting to know this channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Give them a warm welcome into the Tuberchat family, and then we'll push them along towards their next milestone. 300 is coming up for them. Love, support, and respect is the key is absolutely the case, Jack Dawson. And then Corinne and Mark. And then maybe I made a mistake when I was doing the time for that live stream. Maybe I'll fix that actually right after we look at A Slice of Sam. But thank you for mentioning that, Corinne and Mark. We've got to we got to make sure that we've got the time proper, and thank you, Sam, also for mentioning that as well. So we'll look at that in a quick second here. I'll show everybody how you can change the time of a video or a premiere or a live stream when you're going to schedule it out. And it's pretty simple stuff. In the meantime, hopefully everybody will connect with a slice of Sam. How to Flex Living, good to see you here. Everyone is how to Flex Living. It's not that people are taking it back. Now you're only responsible for your half of that operation, but of course we can't bet that every single person is going to do it, especially right out of the gate. This is why Superchat now has like the timers on to say like you can't even chat if you haven't been watching for at least 5 minutes. Hopefully people get an idea of what's happening and decide whether they like it or not before they come in to try to cut some of that down. But there's always going to be people who are brand new to the idea, and it may take a little bit of time to understand not the procedure, but the importance of following it. So whenever we see somebody that's not connecting, if you'd like, you can reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. It's all one word, Superchat, of course. And then I can discreetly reach out to a creator that hasn't quite got it yet and help them kind of understand, get them on the same page. Forks and Chopsticks, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Andy from AceFlaw1 is here. That's a creator who's been with Superchat from the beginning. So let's get into our studio and see what we can do about rescheduling tomorrow's live stream. I may have made a quick error in my judgment. When we go into our content inside the YouTube studio, for Superchat, it's really only live streams. And then we're going to go into tomorrow's live stream. When I go down into our settings, I see that I had set it for 12:30 p.m. That should probably be for 2:30 p.m. So I don't know how on earth I did that, but that's okay. Could have been rushing. I make the most mistakes on things when I do that. And then what we'll do is we'll go back and have a quick look. Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, good to see you here. Let me just get you onto the wheel. And we see that tomorrow's is set for 2:30 p.m. my time, and I'm just going to go back to Makeup Mom and Son for a quick second, and we'll make sure that their live stream is going to run at 5 p.m. my time. It is, so we're good to go. So let's get, and thank you Corinne and Mark and Sam's Vlogs Trains and More for noticing that. At some point I'm sure I would have caught it, but it might have been much later. When I look for Jack Dawson, I look for Jack Dawson MLB The Show, or Call of Duty, or Assassin's Creed, or one of the other video games that he plays on his channel. He happens to do a lot of gaming live streams. Jack Dawson will often say love, support, and respect is the key. This has been a longtime friend of Superchat, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Pardon me just for a quick second.